Thank you. Your Majesty, Your Eminencies, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to be here today to take part in this important ecumenical meeting on the protection of children in the digital world. The fact that this meeting is looking at the responsibilities of religious communities is of crucial significance. The 2017 Conference on Child Dignity in the Digital World that took place here in Rome and the Interreligious Conference of the Interfaith Alliance that took place in Abu Dhabi last year have outlined some of the work that lies ahead of us. International efforts to protect the world's children go back much further, of course. It is now 30 years since the launching of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. During those years, much has been done, but much more needs to be done. Human trafficking, forced labor, the impact of war, all these and more are still amongst us. We know too that new challenges, new threats to the rights of the world's children have emerged. The need for protection in the digital world is one of those challenges. It is perhaps amongst the most difficult to tackle, since in the digital world, dangers and abuse are hidden from public view. In the United Arab Emirates, our government has long adopted a policy of protecting our children, at home, at school, and elsewhere. We owe that to the commitment of our founding father, the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, and the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, our Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, and his phenomenal team. And to the dedicated efforts of the Mother of the Nation, Her Highness Sheikh Fatma bint Mubarak, Chairwoman of the Supreme Council for the Motherhood and Childhood. Her Highness has inspired, directed, and led the policies and programs that have not only empowered the Emirati woman, but have also placed the protection of our children at the forefront of the objectives of our society. For decades, she has dedicated herself to helping those suffering from deprivation and illness in countries hit by natural disasters or by human conflict. Hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of children have benefited. With her guidance and leadership, we in the United Arab Emirates have provided extensive assistance for children overseas in terms of specially targeted education and access to health care, as well as through more wide-ranging programs of humanitarian assistance that benefit all. I attended a workshop held in Manila last year to discuss the role that faith leaders can play in combating online child sexual abuse and exploitation. During the workshop, I witnessed how very keen grassroots faith leaders are to act against this problem and their need for guidance and information. I also saw that faith-based organizations in the Philippines are working very hard to combat prevalent crimes against children. In 2020, the UAE will continue to organize such workshops in different parts of the world. At the same time, I also want to stress on the importance of international cooperation in all these fields. No country alone can surmount the challenges we face. Working closely with the UN organizations, especially UNICEF, is important. We need to focus more on sustainable development goals in order to make our efforts wider and more comprehensive. Equally important is to rope in governments, NGOs, other international bodies, and faith-based organizations. When we all come together, the results can be fabulous. The UAE is hosting the UN Solutions Summit in 2020. I'm happy to inform you that one whole section of the event will discuss what faith leaders can do to end violence against children. This meeting is convened by the Pontifical Academy of Social Sciences, the Child Dignity Alliance, and our own government in the United Arab Emirates. We all share the desire to identify the threats that the world's children face and to work together to overcome those threats. It is 2 years since the Child Dignity Alliance was established. The work that has since taken place has helped us all understand the nature of the threats to children in this digital age. Let us continue our work tirelessly and move towards viable, practical steps to confront all the challenges the world children face. In the cause of promoting digital child dignity, it is time for us to move from concept to action. Over the next 2 days, our delegation from the United Arab Emirates will be here to demonstrate our continued commitment to that objective, to listen and to learn. We look forward to sharing with you all. Thank you.